City of Sarah clips.
I first got to know Tupac in 1991. We did some records together along the way, but I probably spent more time with him on the road than in the studio. And over the years, we really developed a close personal relationship. We were partners more than we were collaborators, so we were never tripping off of making songs together. We were friends, and we knew the music would figure itself out. We'd been together back in the early days when we were all underdogs. Him, me, Too Short, Spice One, MC Breed, Richie Rich, the DOC. In 1991, 92, 93 and shit like that, nobody believed in us. We were young and from outside of New York and on that reality shit. We had record deals and we had our fans, but nobody fucked with us like that. They definitely didn't expect us to make it big. But then all of a sudden it was like, bam, we were fucking huge. I'm talking #1 albums, top 40 hits, the whole shit. We'd struggled together, fighting for that success, side by side. We were there when the DOC lost his voice, the whole shit. And then when motherfuckers started blowing up in 93 and 94, it was like, damn, we did it, you know? But it goes without saying that Pac was special. Not only did he have the coldest work ethic ever, he was just straight up off the chain at all times. Like, we learned real quick that you didn't ride with Pac. If you were going out with him, you always took your own car because that motherfucker was reckless. He did not give a fuck, for real. It didn't matter where he was, on stage, behind the wheel, just walking down the street, or at a restaurant or a hotel lobby, whatever. He was a loose cannon. He was the kind of kid that you want on your football team because he didn't think twice about anything and he wasn't scared of shit. You could be 10 times his size, and if he had a problem with you, he was going to let it be known, like, fuck it.
Tell us about working with Tupac. How was that, man?
Like I always tell people, man, Tupac was man, you had to be through in the studio with Tupac in like 30 minutes because he was gonna be ready to go. You know, and you had to be ready to go when he was ready to go. Or you fucking bullshitting.
Right.
I remember one night, I was writing at the board, man. Pac came in, man. And he was like, "You ready?" Man, I gotta finish this shit, man. I gotta get a single, man.
Right.
And he just like blew up. Like, man, you sitting here all fucking day, all fucking night, trying to get a fucking single. You're not gonna get no single. You're not gonna get no single. I'm like, huh? You're not gonna get no single. Just write that shit. Just keep writing it. Just write it. That was part
Like it was so easy to him.
Like, nah, it was like he told me that me wasting all my fucking time trying to get a single, just make the records.
Make the records.
And the records will be the single.
Right.
You know what I mean? He told me, man, he said, man, you gotta get across to these bitches without offending them. That's his words.
Get across to these bitches
without offending
them.
And the niggas gonna want what the bitches want.
That's
That's
crazy.
why he has so many great records.
Right. Now, how'd you
across to the ladies without offending them?
how'd you feel at the time when they was going through that, like the whole East Coast, West Coast thing?
I didn't look at it like that. I thought it was
Two camps.
no. I thought it was good for hip hop until shit got out of hand.
Right, yeah.
Because if you look at the LL Cool Mo D beats and
The BDP.
the BDP Shan beats,
Yeah.
you know the
James Todd versus everybody.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Right. So where were you, man, when you
On my
got
way
the
out.
news
On my way back to Houston.
that Tupac passed?
No, I'm lying. I was on a bus on my way back to Houston when I heard he got shot. Man, let me tell you something, man. When Pac got shot at the Quad Studios, I was right there in the DoubleTree.
Oh, word. Across the street.
The DoubleTree, yeah. And I know that I would have been down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been there.
Right.
And it would have been a totally different scenario. Cause we was gonna die in that motherfucker. You feel me?
Right.
Like it's like that.
Right.
You had to respect him, but at the same time, you just watch him do shit like, damn, that motherfucker is crazy. I remember one time we were on the road together getting show money running all through the Midwest. This was in the strictly for My and I GGAZ and 2 Apocalypse Now days, before he put out Me Against the World and all of that shit. We were in Minnesota and he was opening up for us. I don't know what it was, but the crowd was rowdy as a motherfucker that night, throwing shit at the stage, starting fights, you name it. And Pac wasn't having it, so in the middle of his set, he tells the crowd, next motherfucker that throws something up on this stage, I'm going to bust their motherfucking mouth. Better yet. And then he goes into a bag he's got stashed at the back of the stage and brings out the guns. Man, shit, as soon as he did that, that motherfucker emptied out so quick, the whole crowd was ghost. I had to pull him aside when he came backstage, like, homeboy, what the fuck did you go and do that for? You fucked up our money. They're not going to pay me because we didn't have a chance to perform. And you bet your ass, after that bullshit we switched up the order of the sets so we could do our thing before he got out there and did whatever the fuck he was going to do. I wasn't about to lose another check just because he had a problem with someone in the crowd and got to fighting. Fuck that. Of course, the very next night we're in Milwaukee and he got into some shit either at the show or at the club after the show, and next thing you know, it seems like the whole goddamn city is in the lobby of the hotel looking to tear shit up. I have no idea what got into them, but we're all upstairs while motherfuckers are down there busting out windows and breaking shit. And Pac comes barreling into my room, like, let's go see those motherfuckers. He wasn't trying to have anybody come up and try to intimidate him or threaten him or none of that shit. He didn't care that we were in Milwaukee and we had us and they had their whole town. I was like, man, are you crazy? You better sit your motherfucking ass down. Them niggas are down there shooting. But that's just how it was with him. That was Pac. And we were there for each other through thick and thin. Thick and thin. That's one of the reasons why we didn't hang out super tough all of the time. The way he was and the way I am, he would have been out there getting into all sorts of shit, which would have led to me fighting all sorts of motherfuckers all the time, because the way our relationship was, if he was going to get into it, then I was going to have to get into it too. If motherfuckers were going to start shooting, then I was going to have to start shooting too. We were going to do all of that shit together. I just happened to never be around when the shit really went down. Like, when he got shot at Quad Studios in Times Square, I was across the street, upstairs at the DoubleTree. If I had known that he was in trouble, we would have both gotten shot, or those motherfuckers would have been dead, one of the two. Same thing with the night he got killed. I'd just been with him in LA recording Smile. Then he went to Vegas for the fight and got shot on the strip. That shit fucked me up.